Hi, English 111 online. I'm Miss Whistler. I'm your instructor. What a crazy start to the semester, huh? Um, well, I gave you guys 2 weeks to sort of get your feet wet. I've heard from a lot of you guys in terms of the activities that you've been completing, but I wanted to go ahead and just give you a video overview of everything that you've been doing and sort of where we're headed. This week today marks the beginning of week 3, but I am going to just give you the overview. This is our first unit, which is process essays, and so week 1 here talked about how to set up your blog. Everybody will have a blog on Blogger. And so that video helps you set that up. Sometimes I call it journal, sometimes I call it notebook, blog. It's just basically a place where you keep your assignments. So that's something that everyone should have set up and should have going. And so Blogger is what we use. You get one automatically because you have a Gmail, and you just use your Nash Gmail. So that's no problem for everyone. Here's some of my past English literature students who have posted things in their blogs. So everyone should have set that up. So please, if you have questions, just let me know. There's also a student information form just to help you guys get to know each other, because in the next unit, we'll be doing a little bit of group work where you'll share each other's blogs and you'll be able to comment on what each other has done. So there's that. So that your first unit being a critical reader, you had some blog entries. You had to talk about, so for instance, your job, where you see yourself heading. You had to talk a little bit about what critical readers do. And each of these lessons have questions embedded in them. These questions in no way, shape, or form are part of your grade. Your grade is only composed of your essays, your journal blog work, and a final exam. So these questions just help you kind of figure out if you're sort of absorbing what we're talking about in the lesson. So those questions are really just for you to kind of reflect and interact and think what you're doing. And then the next lesson is called MLA Format Plagiarism. This just talks a little bit how your essays are formatted and so forth. So make sure you're doing that. Make sure as you're working that you leave them open so that you can always refer back to them. So that's just an overview of week 1. Week 1 is just really an overview of the reading process and the formatting. Week 2, we start talking about the writing process as a whole, and you get some practice with that. And then we have another review of MLA format. Some resources up here that I put. These are thesis patterns. So there's a sample thesis to help you with your process essay. And then there's our first writing prompt. And then additionally, there's an MLA formatted essay, and I will open that for you. Okay, so the template just gives you directions for setting up your essay in MLA format, and it is actually MLA formatted. So if you wanted to, you could just go up to File. While you're in your Gmail, this is key, so make a copy while you're in your Nash email and go up and make a copy. So that's easy peasy, and then it's already formatted for you. Now, your essay this time is talking about your dream job and how you would obtain employment in that field successfully. So what steps are needed for you to be successful and get a job in the field in which you want to be employed? So, thinking about the specific order, are there things that you have to do in order, or are there things that would be out of order? So those are things that you will be exploring and writing about as you talk about yourself. So all of that is week 2. Week 3 involves sort of revising and looking at what you've planned for your essay. It walks you through the revision process. It'll give you some links to some handouts and some outside resources. And then there's editing for mechanics. So there is a quick grammar quiz. I have given you an hour and a half. Probably won't take you that long. And you just hit attempt. And it's just a basic grammar quiz. So once you're done, what you can do is just kind of think back at what you did. What were some that you got right, that you got wrong, that you struggled with? And then as you think about your own sort of grammar issues, you can edit your essay for those issues or paragraphs. So in each of these, you'll have I'll make requests for you to put things in your blog. I might say notebook, I might say journal, but it just goes in your blog. Okay. And then there's a little brown handbook placed with exercises. So if you feel like verb choice was really hard for you, you could go in and do that. And so we'll have little mini grammar sessions every once in a while, but grammar is just a big portion of what you'll have to sort of refresh your memory on your own. So that's an overview of week 3. All items related to process essay as well as your final process essay is due Sunday night. Okay, so there's a place for you to upload your process essay. Okay, so in order to upload your process essay this week, you'll hit the upload button. And you will choose either a Word document or a Google Doc, either way you want to do it. But regardless, you'll hit this little sheet. Okay, so Google Doc is the default, but you could upload a file from your computer. I'm going to choose Google Docs. Then you'll select your file. You'll have to do a title. You can do essay number 1 or your name, whatever you like. You hit add. Now, once you get a receipt for it, that's when you know it's been uploaded successfully. Okay, digital receipt means that I have gotten it. Okay, and there it is. All right, so that's the first thing. The next thing is your blog, which is all your entries. I think you end up with 8 or 9 blog entries. I tried to do a wiki last week, and apparently it did not work like it was supposed to. So what you'll do is you'll go down to the bottom here, and it says Monday, January 25th, but that's just when I modified it. But what you'll do is you'll put the link to your blog. So here is, for instance, my blog. So I'm going to hit copy. Okay. And then I'm going to hit paste. And I'm going to hit save. Okay. Now, next unit, what we'll be doing is we'll be sharing each other's blogs. So people will be able to comment on your blog, and we'll do more group interaction. But that's it for this unit. And again, people have been emailing me, like if there's a problem with a link. I do try to go through it and make sure every link works. So I guess sometimes when I'm pasting, I'll leave off a letter or whatever, but just keep that coming. I know that's disruptive to you, but we've had some changes with Moodle and that so forth, and sometimes I miss a link. So if you'll just be patient with me and just give me time, I'll fix them as quickly as I can. So that's an overview of everything that you are working on right now. Our book is the Norton Field Guide to Writing. It's a great book. On the inside, notice there's lots of really good resources. Sometimes I'll reference page numbers, or you'll have readings from this book, but it's really a great book. So if you don't have the book, you might want to make sure you have the book so that you don't get behind. For those of you who have not been coming to my sessions, I do have online sessions Tuesday night from 7:30 to 9 p.m. and Thursdays 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. And there's a link right here, and for some reason it's not working, but it's generally right there on the virtual office hours link. So if you ever want to attend, you just log into Moodle and you'll click that link. And then let me see if it's working for another class. But you will just access that link. Yep, there it is. So I like to right click and hit open a new tab. And this is what you'll see. And you'll hit join. A lot of times it'll say up here, H. Whistler is there, or Johnny, Carino is there, or whatever. But it'll tell you who's in the session. But you can just pop on and ask a quick question, or you can ask a detailed question, or you could send me your essay and I can help you look at something or whatever. So that's a great tool for you. Another one is just to request an appointment. So all I ask when you request an appointment is that you just simply let me know that you're in my English 111 online. So, and then you can come see me on campus, or I'll see if I have another time for a virtual meeting and you can just use that same link outside of my standard hours. So regardless, whatever you need, just let me know. I'll do my best to help you. Probably the best thing that you can do is just stay on top of the weekly assignments. I know some of you guys work, which is why I do unit due dates. So I open a unit at a time. So after this unit, our next unit, according to the syllabus, is compare and contrast. That one's about 3.5, 4 weeks. So I will open the entire unit. That way, if you work and you have a crazy week at work, you can slack a little bit and then catch up the next week or take a day off. So, but your graded assignments will always be under graded items. So you never have to go searching for them. They will always be under there, and when you click on them, they will have the due dates. So that's a little guide to your English 111 online. Again, I'm Miss Whistler. Please call me. My phone number is 451-8407 if you have any problems, or access the virtual office hours link, which I will fix as soon as I'm done here. I look forward to meeting a lot of you. A few of you already know. And please, please, please let me know if you need anything. Thank you.